Anopay when you and Wada Jabe P studio ha na Odini Boshe so catch him so we do her 8:30 maniendi before do have 4-5 minutes to 8:30 if you mean me near we San says Hamre Nastila adverts near dear Minister Martin
chairman
Boko dear
Onyami adum any mum pipe
Anopay dance no adaje
Mr. Midamashi.
Now, on the left of the minister is one of my regular panelists. Run, man, run.
Santana was studio.
What's your name?
She's honorable and you caught only the bigger Santana. Go wasting
crew. Minister,
yes,
me Obaha and now Oshayabo say, oh, yeah, you may be. Teacher, ne say, Obama and crying. IFA. Edding, but yes, was started. Okay, say Medina, Quino so Zongo Junction, Reeds Junction, near there. You who say mood do a near maybe or maybe shall say beginning with Medina at the saying.
Chairman, that's it.
Mr. Sir,
Michia Otifo, any one so in social media, any Facebook. The Dicano, I'm some by and Sadano na Botaiba could be a damning pan, no, yes, Easter. Holidays, no. Say, as part of COVID safety protocols, and Shishepa, our president, Diaba, our Yenina, Ghana, Fujina, Yakanwa, Yano. And Ghana and Yenipa in the world about the way I handle COVID in Sumner. But back when a woman say Empuano restaurants in Yamame, and I ask you a swap wedding kakra. In the Mekaisa Mebahano, Meka say with the collaboration of the security and intelligence agencies, no. Now ye both modern say, Easter holidays, no. Yamiadum Ghana Phobe TA and Pi Boni at this day, any president directors no say, Memi and Compuano. Intimim fa kunyenso, Menda Ghana Fuasi. I mean that encrementum ememunu emrantie cause ya no beach don't vend the agro
David
they mums had dano one chere say almost so boa ema encrying aye aposifo the IGP James Opombuenu then I say papa sense me ko sugu no so no o deploy from Ada to Kokrokoo all police senior officers just omu nyina si road anu omu call patrols. Afi Director Comptroller General Immigration, Mr. Aswantechi, also released immigration for my the Minister of Defense, Honorable Dominic Nito. Minister of Interior, my former boss, Honorable Ambrose Derry. As I may throw Mama Popo Mutikura, into my minya. Ja zongo ban menya eleko tabia mitimwa mendi eko patrol kakra enti ye da umunyina se ni Vice Marshal Hansen it was a good job ye nyina etumi ye enti memfa se da ma obia na mmom no titire ewo mu no ye me chief director and coordinating director or regional coordinating council any staff no so far no almost support no ye I just said me 10 o'clock you na me call. Chief Director no my friend 10 o'clock you bring. That I say MC is no man.
Yes.
And I dey me fa makonya so say me buy ye sabi o mo ne me ye true mika and they are doing very well.
Yeah.
Especially Easter holidays no. MC Bia was on the field. Because me can say me here sit reps every hour. The na kosu obia municipality enti me da omo say na men control msafe ni start ye tu kwan we have just begun the journey and I pray say umbetumi aboa ni akodu your final destination now come Medina and say as part of the decongestion exercise na me say me the Medina be a pilot program if you like enti empire ko ho. I'm proud to that, no. Nancy pressure ni na could di tema death track no ni yaman and a business could di mountains to hold in your mountain and a panel traffic inflow no at the bank is serious.
I know shit.
Na me on namphobia or more area house fra Hanuman. Apparently they set off by 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And Sanomo to me a Juma by 6:37. And no poti and year. Who about to do 8 o'clock. Tibu 1 week rana on who ni buy him sebi. Because we're best sorry na Canada. Our banana this will be a weekends. I call any start exercise no. Na obekaya ehono na enka residents no ye demonstration in Yamaniama Bibri because for almost see food bridge in Niho. And I buying the cattle castle a food bridge. Chama you a food bridge. Food bridge not done a food wardrobe. Sempa one a good food bridge in so some confronted. Don't patronize it. And traders no so abastiti kwan so. And I thought for so load by the side. Not just say, am I baby? Police for you to me control traffic. Who the sirens, motorcade, could I be drew or it to be take you by 10-15 minutes. And son, I wait to me across. Auntie, me call her, me, Gina home by 1 week every morning.
I see.
Now, she said, you be educating for no more use of food bridge. Until in Fitiasia, no regional commander, only Euraquisi for any ASP than so Accra region. Oh man, boy, Juma, papa. So you may know I'm from by 11 o'clock in the evening, and by dawn 6 o'clock, 6:56 no. Normally releases 60 policemen. Okay. Our Medina Hono, any at the start here. To one way Kaka, any Jama divisional commander and any MTT4. The long and short, no say MC, no, or the any projects. Media no pay our area or you. And so far, no, we share patronage, no, our food bridge, no, so are very encouraging. I can say, pedestrians not natural, say about 94% are using the food bridge. Kakra, no makutra kwenum, na creative problem. But so far, we are making progress. Now, all the questions that are arising and the concerns, no, aside commendations, now sustainability.
It's an anchor 9-day wonder.
Exactly. Now, you can't answer me, man, say, and you mean, Kwan, meet me, I say, you man, chairman. Say, ban say society, and Ankasa realizes, say, baby, are you druni? Bois, am I young crime, be in your honey, a deeper cracker. Na assistant, ye to my tremor. Now, I hear a collective responsibility and as a collective effort to ensure that we sustain it. On our part, no yensu ye be ye the bit me and just say aye kama. No the MC, you know. Me didn't di inkomo say ye be pay sponsors. Until me free wire weaving and I'm not kasa. And I'm so why not? One moment go share Kwame Nkrumah Avenue there no. I want say I'm the best sponsor. But the MC Honorable Dede yeah. Lanquantana Medina was very sharp, smart. And you know, the next thing me who know in the assembly no my the and then my mesh na no mo dua and dua kama wo mu a mako inspect it and no the lights so go come tell you no I best so na yeah nice. And to say I say we're working on some sponsorships. Na yet to me I every Medina Zongo Junction all the way to Reese Junction. The Omaye no hono. Ebe media ni nyina ni eduasa enua no. E the lights bi gugu kakra na kire say obia entumi ntwa kwan no ho. The next thing no ye be san akọ biom. Wo free Reese Junction ma right hand side no. It has turned into a market. Na hono na a creative problem. Meanwhile no omachi no market kese ho.
Into no monko.
Until we want to encourage them. So omunko market no na enkrofon to entumi nko no monto ade. I think we are making progress. I know change usually is very difficult. But with the commitment, dedication and focus, by the grace of God, we shall get there.
Dedication and focus, by the grace of God, we shall get there. Yet was no. Make I say me beside the other time about a omo stress idea or kwan ho, and ne omo ton idea or kwan ho. As I say, funny a different. I did ton funny a different. Okay, say we need a holistic conversation. I was say you didn't come to teach for more. Omo ton idea or kwan ho. Near share kwan the befaso. So two groups he it is saying so far.
One more dear no chairman. Also, yeah, I know na bed than abaye. On the car back so no do much gidi. O koya no masaba. Cause say be one moment to say one more tistiti kwan so to and they are kwa to minimum doing come. We no also they oba no dwane we free world. Especially Opebia areas near airport. Almost oba no me kako.
Yeah.
So I no say ye transi as a buying near say ebia ye be makeshift spots be amomo along baby no him so okay o drive o car say o cross Medina udu here sa area hey ya ye ne say wo muntu ande wo ho no almost wo nya kama. So it has to be looked at holistically because no me say me ya obroni beka say to be an exercise in futility because ube ya enye as a fact.
How about more junctions, traffic lights? Outside two places, Eye Clinic, East Legon, and Spintex Tunnel last year. More station there. Now, the fear of, say, one how the car be bono. Two, one how no munu okrebi bi obi ti be attack you. Say dua. Say kind. You never know say tuition no. Omo ka bi omo fu say fair. No more twegu car no so. Are you frightening kakra? You're a security oriented person. To better say the security implications of that. Inti omo jeja junctions. Is there a way out?
Well, there is a short-term way.
Okay.
Short-term is we can get the assemblies to get a task force. Sebio, the Divisional Police Command would have given them some accreditation. Go on here, so this back with your task force. No much uniform. And said the Oka Emmanuel Clinic who in bay. Omo,
yeah.
Omujiraho. Into almost so much almost all of Makwa Kujirahanopa, and then you may normal prevent this idea. We can look at that.
By near short term.
Yeah, by near short term because it has financial implications. Because and unless say you done why ye programs need be into that because no you tweet and forward that. Then you name so okay. Every junction, this traffic lights are seeing there was some 30-40 people. I do Makofa police depot kakra be 2 weeks be a shape yomo near a particular uniform amomo. Whether it's some brown khaki be an be I would do how him say okay. I see machine the number maybe as a number 13 I bonne check here. I would him say BBC obo number 13 and the assembly should know that number 13 your friend Henry Cote. So that is a short-term measure a bit me here. Now 18 year then we can start a pilot project having listened to you in 1 or 2 areas to see how it's going to go. But even that along the line you need 1 or 2 security persons to kind of support them.
One of the reasons I seem to be harping on this particular issue is as you know, a security situation na frightening until we dey any day ma de srede ba ko a mesre mi say Ghana for bibi kwa ebe stress ye be hesade. But we have child beggars. Me person separate hawkers no ne boys on paper windscreen no. Free nkwala almost srade okwa ho. We nkwala 5-year-old, 4-year-old, 7-year-old. Now wa be gina ho srade. Ebi man can say omunya Ghana for. Ebi man can say a business. I don't have any evidence. But they won't say a business and crowfobi and also another issue I want you to address. But before that, Maro said the minister is right. I used Zongo Junction last Saturday and saw all the pedestrians up there on the footbridge. No one on the streets, no traffic in view of that. Kudos to the minister and his team. So it's not all gloom and doom. Ose Kwame, tell the minister, these boys you're talking about, they harass women who drive and stop at these places. Emmanuel Eye Clinic is one particular place. A friend was upset because one of the boys in a group who was harassing her pulled her wiper up and dented it. Because woman is not it you. Into omoye one. And kola no. Kola kitin. Obviously it can be frightening, especially East Legon area. You can have like 6 people surrounding your car. And we know, says he say, that a lot of people have guns in their cars. Say, obi panic here. One shall be creative problem. Boys here, amuchi agrees for me. When it's out the car, because sometimes who know. But could be Elwak traffic light.
That's correct.
On I'm from a
Lands Commission.
Lands Commission hall. Uchi anya odi babono. Ekunukwa.
Yeah.
Minister, what do we do?
I say, Emmanuel Ackley, I've taken notes, and then to say that make a short term, no, many MCU for nobody in common, and you best start a pilot project. What is it? The marking.
Yeah,
we'll get some boys trained quickly. Now almost age and no crab my hawkers, no crack because on there, so what the car abandoned do no organical.
Yeah,
but if we have people there yet training almost one coesa feed or do what. Fruit, no so I could give any breakfast. This is where we have the problem. But I pray that they will be that committed. Now, they are starting to say. But coming to beggars no on the streets. No.
Sorry to say, but before the beggars, sometimes one more time you put near the issue.
Boys, no, I said
boys, not a sad and in your mom person wipe windscreen by force. No?
Oh yeah, that will be able to do.
Maybe sometimes out of, as they say, human face, or be Tony Bufford big crack. They are not normally a nuisance.
Yeah,
but boys on we wipe no, a sad no. Anyway, Pacho to associate beggars.
My taking note. Yeah, started pilot be wo. Now I say ebe kon say. A honey airport traffic light na see. And then I think the tunnel Spentex, Opebia, Adenta, Kaukudi. Yeah. So we'll start something and see how it goes.
Yeah, sure when him dabbing.
With the Mumma America can and say, Anna Oshemla, a media for us, but certainly me free here. No. Many areas now MMDCs no bedding como. Now I see a many unique kakra. Into no uniforms, no palm no. We need to agree on a uniform. I have my IGP are clear, because Nancy Anna Ushe uniform now. Any concern, security agencies, the initiate. Into many IGP didn't come. Any many year na. In fact, me koha no pay. Me free have a koho. Na oclay and terminal near pay uniform. I apama momo. Then any indications. You know, maybe about 1 month's time we'll be able to commence something. God willing.
And no baby Tina Nana Comia and a netty or baby Alotina Kwesi Pratt and a netty and ra. Ye didn't come my baby, no. You need a car about road accidents, near car crashes near there. And another issue by Yaka and can you sumpa? I like the way I own. And can you sumpa? Anajo so driver. Yeah, driver Anajo Bia. Yanaju Tumbia, Bia 8 o'clock 9. If you are 10. What me do traffic lights be I saw red and I do 10 but street lights be anyhow no hunya yusum it can be frightening we embit me a show Accra yusum even on the ceremonial roads Accra yusum. What do we do?
Okay, so let me tackle the beggars and then I'll come to
sure please.
Mr. Beggars now and Sambia, Obrunibeka is intertwined. It has to be a Juma as a minister for gender, Obem, because Enquada as a woman, social welfare and some woman, into no Sabio for tax force could general ourselves as Quadanua, a hina diombeco.
Yeah,
because Usha Krapunua. I see it to be young parents because child abuse at them. And Quadano, no share, and some baby womb. Ain't no Sanke gender for no Gender Minister, me Honorable Adjoa Safo, very hard-working person. Into them say many din komo. Now a collaboration between the ministry, no say beya. Fortunately, no the outfit, no social welfare food, other all the MMDAs, no. Into the social for no. And because I see a shrink quadano near any year, so exercise no sensitive.
Okay.
And you also sang quadano, and he no free. One parents working in your parents now. Then, if they are foreigners, we have to deal with the matter in a way. We have ECOWAS protocols, so that one year. Oh, Hannah, better see say Ghana for be a good sebio, and maybe so see I started boom because he a boom crop for. Indeed, no woman yaman no way and any maranum co. But we have to address it with tact.
Yeah.
And a lot of diplomacy because it has a diplomatic, if you like, bearing.
Yeah.
Into no me pacho about up. About front page kura enra. And that minimum and Enra. There were child beggars invade Accra.
Yeah, that was on graphic front page.
Safety for arms. And you know, quickly, no, any minister bidding come. Me, I should say, a good collaboration and then to address the matter. Because every a particular country, I mean, person me bodini. And in a banasano, and I see a minister for foreign affairs. Now, one more consulate no Ekasaoha. So it's a whole issue. One consulate no Kasanoa. One more president, no representatives of associations. No, then we tackle it from that angle. Yet, me as I mean, you know, idea, and you see, as you saw more, and you don't go home embassy. No, so I'm quite any. So yati
because foreigners no now we have foreigners who have become beggars on our streets.
That is correct.
And
3-4 years to be kasa to be ana to say make o go so no nkura nze bi ana nsa kura ko busu so asamaba and so unya social welfare for ye train you na nti ye be hu adwuma I'm saying my chief director chiro Minister of Foreign Affairs na watchro gender na ye meeting near how to go about it. We suspect so mu fikuru bisu and teacher say ye dey omo ambassador be din komo nyama we ndi so say ye nka no asabi e badwam na ye hwe kwan ya ye be shisha no kama say make omo associations and once their embassy begins to deal with that issue no they will withdraw.
Is it possible, say, we will have a clamp down, hard, brutish clamp down? Will it work? Say you on your ding a pamiomo a free wa.
Chama Miss Hono because we are one year na a tija a bed an international issue. One share now for human rights of food in album. Now, say, and Johanna.
But, Minister, men and woman mine. I'm not for Gukwemu Sadi. Man, Pamo is a human rights issue. Sometimes, can't we just say, Manfo, this is also borders on our national security.
Absolutely.
You know, what is the human rights issue here?
Police headquarters, police headquarters, a traffic light.
Police headquarters, yeah.
I don't cry for the time and I'm interior. And I'm the director of operations, Kasai. And I'm going to come home. And to make a say, Massa, Mumpamo, because I hold yet. Me fear and say, Umu but so be to be useful more. Yeah, police headquarters, no.
Yeah.
Would you also be an enemy to us, and so be a dream bonny be one to you. And to hold you to me clear. But I answer only hope.
Okay.
Now I'm mentioning your bay near your Chama only says Sebio, a chrome pocket lawyers no dorsal. And to know Koye Bibia, now I hear ye pa, Rambo style, a bit me a yo. Now Tianko ye. Now Nippons or Koye no Nase, Nitrimico any day. Or Panwako Butuako, or top form, that's one sorry pa you. Aha, and to know we will approach it, but we'll do it in such a way, say, Ebe we no na aya some be na ye boko na obi ahwatono.
Is it not interesting and I say embarrassing and I say nya mobo and yen you say you wear ria away memo and so street lights are your problem. Minister in crying sumpa unimza.
Minim na unim.
In crying sumo, mentiase.
Miko baby. This issue came up. It's becoming an issue that is beginning to bother people. Na asamba kwa meka me say suppliers no won me battery manso. Chairman me to me aka ACB bi so kakra say be say about 5 or 6 months to general elections no. Meaning say yeah the directives by a free chief of staff to brighten Accra. And time I will me who release street lights baby chairman. Say be me kura me constituency I was so center ubi so more me catch up me fix over 1,000 street lights in my constituency. But you know what the problem is?
What is it?
Yeah, Freddy be photo cell. Photo cell no was street light nature. I know na kasa street light and say adiasa no aso. And the area boy neko off. Photo cells they don't last. That is where the problem is.
Then it means that we are getting inferior quality photo cells.
May say suppliers no should begin to look at their source of importations.
Because Minister Minchawano, I know a house. Their photo cell has been going for the last 6 years. And I do not aso anopana do solar we are. Madam will be fee. So if we are buying it baby for Yemaya, I don't have say photo cell mom.
I know a major problem because when him say I just before elections here, come because of catch up. Mema will be echo ye kokona nyina fix here kama. Chairman to be a chair 1 month. Street light office me am fee ni my sister enya Bob no nya hwe. Photo cell. My sister about 4 times.
Oh how?
In about 6 months. The work room no nye. The bano so nye. And a photo cell ranges between 20 to 50 Ghana back. And to imagine so I fix street lights 1,000 or constituency MP.
And yes,
na Osaka to photo cell back 50,000 Ghana. So if you do so bear twice in 6 months, that is 100,000 Ghana. Now common fund no crap we are here. Into by share a bansana ya cosisa near sister light nina. But the truth of the matter is Bob no and say a photo cell. And you know answer energy for no share. Depend crash street lights in the bano. Omunyan is the yaka do Dubai. Yanya hand different. And you know manufacturers must look at the suitability. I say
or the quality.
Absolutely. Yeah, now alcohol no. Be suitability.
But Germany is they won't come out. The quality because I didn't think near Dubai any day. It means so 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. None nearby hand there 3 months now. Ashit. Not just yeah, we're cutting our noses to spite our faces. A whole issue, no.
Because the American street light there. Man penny make it sure say ebe ko elections no one fix it be ebi wo ho aya na ye no politicians ye ntumi mfro eno yes the esi wo tintin the esi si boto we kan so no eno kura mi hu say company bi aye friend preforce oko round ye dodo no but chairman ade no a double edged sword we fa be bia so na nkrofo etutu form. That type of street lights also and underground cables.
Yeah.
I do two back up na dealing in a atijaneko. So there has to be some education big kakra. I bet me there, but certainly no. Yani yura na pobe kasa. Na yanhwe se sa sumna e bankran no. E kwan ben ye be fa so. But I can assure you so mo ye 6 months time photos are be off.
But to think that we have a company in Ghana. Street lights. Prefos, send our bomb with you. I will be ending prefos who come as it. Street lights. And we still have problems with street lighting in Ghana.
I'm not fixing the money now. But I'm saying, sir.
Yes.
Photo cells. Any problems. No. And a photo cell, no, they are no. Sabio untumi blame preforce no because of import too. But baby I do no. It's a standard board.
Minister moto cheap ones or moto inferior quality. One untumi come on. Moto inferior quality.
Me technical.
Oh, Minister photos nipa bebre you see solar Ghana privately. Photos are moto cheap quality. Very cheap.
It was second. 10 cities, 20 cities. Only share record. But the bill was about 50 cities. And also check a crack.
Obisi, my photo cell I bought from an ordinary roadside shop at Ablekuma has lasted 3 years and counting. Kwame, the truth is that tell the minister, when it's about the state, we the same Ghanaians are always cutting corners to line our pockets. Because we are buying the idea. Na ya kweni say na ayela because minister your city is dark.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Your city is dark.
I admit. Yeah, be hujma.
Okay, about Obi Aqua Research Kitobi they are sending me. I said there's some universality about children's rights. Childhood has no conditions, and so all countries that have ratified the Convention on the Rights of the Child to protect children no matter where they find themselves. Ghana was one of the first countries in the world to ratify the convention in 1990. So it comes back to the issue about say there are children involved in begging, and so there's a way. But if these children pose a threat to traffic, to security, it's an embarrassment to us as a nation. Ferry, say Obaba Ghana, who drive if you could to airport, who do airport junction, Kola, Totofewa, Esradie. And also, so catch 22. We're caught between a rock and a hard place.
Honorable Adjust for Bekasa. Because they make a very sensitive issue. One year, a betija.
Yeah.
Also, almost a day will be. Now, Tianya now go far, could I be Nancy be on the way upon any tico any Abiana Sabio Corona Corachin Dada. No, I don't know, compare. You see, I feel dear. Ghana and Korana, all manner of things. You know, we'll work on it. We'll work on it, but it has to be dealt with carefully.
Whilst we are working on it, Oba had the other time, maybe saw about sirens. It is saying,
oh, sirens, dear chairman, if you next week, Krumbe.
Every next week.
Oh, Krumbe.
Then it
yeah, to two Yama, one, and you know what them medical sound do send informations among Krofo. To Yami, I don't want Monday, Tuesday, you better minka.
Okay.
I was sirens, me reaper, IGP so ebeba. Not the boom. Or the boom we are, Yabemo America. Now, one thing is sirens, any tinted glasses.
Okay.
Sebio, as a chairman of the regional, Ubeka said, what locals do I have? As a regional minister, I'm the chairman of the Regional Security Council.
Yeah.
So I stand on that leg. Say, I'm not saying in the country. I'm only saying, sir, you can use your siren in other regions.
But not in your region.
In region Hanua, rest secretary and pesarins. I know the Sebio would do whatever region. Na obeso yusu saria. That is a honor sekasem.
But Minister, how are you going to enforce it? Because as I told you the other day, ministers, deputy ministers, chief executives, so-called big men in society, party functionaries. Well, you know the people who do it. Apart from some businessmen, pastors,
Chairman, next week, you know, Yabeka Hwashem. Now you are near 1 month. After 1 month, no, to say they are starting Medina, no, Obedi dance because Edi can ye be, men say anche.
Yeah.
Because usually, no, persons occupying sensitive positions and as government appointees, no. You know, you will be a Yanukusi. The chief of staff for Kachara said, me in Susari, that's when Tia. And you say, yeah, Minamie. And you know, you better to some running in a ye. Name we are near regularizing. Because a Mrano actually woman say you so, and in some security agencies near Menina.
Yeah.
Now, Fe near Shishe. Membeza, because ye to two near money ye. DVL who bebem, police for whom bebem. And yes, I feel I make good spinters, not me tremwana, Obiaba. Yes, she ye. Say, Bayer, ye need telcos when you are Bayer Niama. And think a big tray won't try foot on one Sunday. So we are putting in place measures And to me now, so Yami Adum next week, me am 1 month. 1 month just will be a quacky. Because companies crowd put fixes Sanya Manosomo. Yes, so when you be register. Who fixes sirens MOB, National Security in Clearwa. Then, and also so on, because to me fixes security in Yamano, now as a company, Yenimo. And the Nina will be part of the processes of insurance, the abuse of the use of sirens, it be minimized. Until America say, Yami Aduma next week, I know the best started. Now, na appointed for near Jamomo. And she share the person training na share to Vienna. Now, so we have to May ending. From June, Yami Aduma. What they when you so you've been given enough notice. And the answer said, we'll take it from there.
If there's anyone that will succeed in Nana Akufo-Addo's government, is the Greater Accra Regional Minister. He is doing very well, and I pray he continues with it. I also pray the party big guys will not interfere in his work. Tell him I now have a motorway. So we meeting at the barbering shop at Osu is a thing of the past. Agbesinuchu NDC. Agbesinuchu. Minister, minim se obabe yedru maybe. My brother-in-law, the regional minister, speaks impeccable tree, even better than me and Osaya Bebio. He's such a gentleman. I met him once in his office and I was introduced by my roommate Joe Wise. The minister is such a giant. Just shake his hands and see. Well, I've known him for years and I know the kind of man he is. Now, Minister, Edian Ababe, Ninisobe sanitation, maybe. Ain't metro sanitation or has maybe so.
Yeah.
But menyanintie, Edian Potin Ababe.
Yo, Chairman, the TNS and so no better.
Yes.
Obronisi prevention is better than cure. And you know, Nyamia don't she be brain. I say Ochina Thursday, yeah.
Ochina.
Ye be clean up free Kaukudi. And they forgot a Kessian Dani Mantemu Hono Ebefa Paloma Chi. Na fa asylum down, sa hono, bus stop a chili hono. Unhimself hono yana so to anaka sikola kotutum.
Yeah.
And you know, yeah, massive one. But when Yamiadum Metumia lobby national security. And Yebenya a soldier for Kakra, a police for Kakra, immigration for Kakra to join in the exercise. Zoom Lion is providing all the logistics. Assemblies, no, Iowa, so North, East, Central, West Wagon are coming together with one more task force and logistics in now collect so any AMA is Brenny Becca's is intertwined. Now Fenia Okankwe south of Fokakra. It's near yes, size no. Fire phone because he to me the machine no a blow got and ananka them. Because the hono and China a creative problem.
And Ananka baby sound. How long will this last? Because and na a yiri Mubabe a man for bet to bolegum. Ama nasa babe abeyema. How often can we do this?
Shaman ball alone there, Sebio, Ombe Twigum, but them says no awareness no back a cracker. You'll be surprised as you say no, a man for a baby, because assemblies near catch some say they should start enforcing the bylaws. And in cleaning got and you especially need my chili hono. Maybe we'll have to introduce the Kane neighborhood watch no. And yet, me person we make us a human right. Ushi ball and go got no more. You be my ura got no. No pra got no. Say ushi go.
Yeah.
This is our ball no. Now it's not punishment. The baby the ushi go no say Sanansis will be there so can. And I think say yes 30 years up no be than in who Sebio citizen watchman. What you say idea in but me gidi say ya antitimu kola so and so no to ebe hardwin because June 3rd there ewo me tikopa
okay June 3rd
papa sa da ni ku jira hobi na chairman me pay accident scenes so my cause be mortuaries, but that day I will never forget it. Because Kia truck said they need a load in the no. I know she. Now the I could say be and so I want to me identify no po. Then po to me a ye come mano. The Empire boss a TF4. They shouldn't see say Henry Court a banner or hatching, but they should see the say and crying a baby a yenya yeti. Yenya deep park a cracker, yen sako yano. Yemwa na baby a yetino, and ya kama my yenya yentumin deeper na adesa yakoda kama.
In all of this, Mentiswaka Odo now.
And say, extend the call.
Okay.
And I make us a call clotting, and then I talk about Okankwe South because there's an extension to that place.
Well, finally, what's not time and I'm started to begin with?
Oh, yes, starting in some Sanya, one starting in Tamuayana, Bedube, on say you watch the Yamusu.
Yeah.
You know, me stress, Yebinya area forms also volunteer to help us. Nan Koetsu Mujina Ho Shayen. Until starting in term, maybe as first in the morning, as a real Babana Nipabre. So, as early as possible, no, your best start. Now, Chairman, Assembly, Hamikakra. Menya medium into the minusu. Ramsar sites. Me call ye could be Hujuma. Na and also so Sebio Mrawa UN, UNESCO. Just Ramsar site. You belong to a certain UN. Almost say we should protect it for a lot of reasons. Waterways, Niniamano. Sakumono. Over 1,000 houses, 1,000 crap would just my charitable. A big crowd, the woman's here to me. And the air banana making you. I feel the air could see Sakumo no one casa. My fear is
Lagoonum.
Oh, yes. My fear is. Was I wouldn't name Sakumo, but they train. I will crack on chino. Oh, my feeling.
Oh, my feeling.
I'm telling you. I feel it.
But that's a waterway.
But that's what I'm saying. And I feel na Matia say Ninti and so toa. Watches our area ono. A shaman bridge one kakane yiri.
Yeah.
Ne yiri we are the Emiana say. Na Sebio Yanumo ye cambrofui. Niakaza, the president is not planning the city well, and the city authorities must do this. We are our own causes.
But Tamomo air failures ahono. Where were the authorities?
That's
no more way.
That's $1 million question. Oh, she say challenge ya war. This part of the world in a year. Ubia by bar, we use power. The person knows that the me and ya and some buying the power to me. Chama oko noa. I'm say as my friends some joy for your main kasana media phone ya konya koshai. And not make us when you partner me as a media. And you begin to articulate these things on my behalf, no, and RC's behalf, no, kind of for better here. Maybe I could hear the drone, I could chat real time. Now, Fina, I'm fan to microphone tiers here. Now, Mamma said to committee, all stakeholders involved. Ubia, so Ubia fan a report on Brad, they started last Tuesday, share, no, share. Me perceive me how the buildings came up, who gave permits, what went into the decision to issue those permits, and we are on it. We'll send the report final to where we have to. But I'm saying, in the meantime, no, baby, I won't see Diana. May G advise if he Attorney General to empower the MMDs because I cannot do it. So assemblies are clothed with that power by their bylaws. And the assemblies will go to court and seek an injunction on all Ramsar sites and waterways and Kofosidai. And no dear. Ya injunction we that's Usia who's for for contempt.
But you might see that there.
You must see that I'm just here report no. Then we look at it because German every 2000 that's important my idea. Every 2000. Here Pambros. What the moment reporters on Combra. Pambros can Miko school hams Ujina who idea and they have encroached on it. Na Bibia air hydrants mate. Me can't pass say. Yes, and Crophobia, Suman Crofo, Ramsar sites, and say, young boy was canning and family me.
Oh.
Yes. Let me for akonye so. Say Ghana adwuma na meye. Nkrofo ato aba ma me. Ene ato aba ma president. And the president eyi me say me nya adwuma on kran. I will not accept bribe from anybody. And obi so ba no be obi the catch us oh yes ye to ni emfa come hen so be ya obi ja Ramsar site no ye nya information so am scan me achiwa kan wo a woman scan kurasi emfa me achiwo
na him na ekoro and the GG scan
we are investigating see e be hu say him for na ye me san council so bensi so say will be balance also for Jubilee House. Now Jubilee House for now man say Mumba Bibiano Fankoma Henry. It's not true. No. How is that possible? And you know, Miss Romo feel war Ramsar site in Yamana Yabe whom say your contribution from Henry Cote. No, it is not true, and it cannot be true, and I will not accept that. I know the Diagro. And I make I say Minya Intel ye say biominu alotejo kapsitu yi o diska ko mo bi se mfambre mia onu ankasa na ese mso no mu
na obetimi aye
oh chama edu sambre na be so o se mi din no and edu sambre say o ka say beach ri be call say mso say nya abotre say you wie so hu it takes the will. You have to have the will to do it, that's all. Say o di sika basi mfambre me enye ye dibro nya bi na abanso say bio ye dibro nya Henry. I know they're different, but me ye juma yama Ghana mine na waka say Ramsar sightings no mami bribe. Hey, na ba say I present pamomiana. No.
Ebi opeso ma no kofio.
David chama no. To we dey make because wo munim pa mati say no na nkrofo ni nam sakuma no din o mo jin nkrofo sika eye krono. It's an extortion.
Yeah.
To member obi a ntwe obi a musika obi a obi so feel a Jubilee House or bar, Munchen Trans and Frame. Me and Kobisa, a chief of staff, so I assume Obisa on Koya. I
say, be a Obian Suma, no, but a beer nor hair. A quite bed down. I into the more Munchis agrophone in Trans, no frame, near my poison Cochomba. I know they hear me, Pa Chairman. Kwame, the Ramsar site issue is a very sad case. Abeko in Lashibi. It's sad. In New York City, it's only the security agencies that have the mandate to use sirens. Also, using tainted glasses on cars in US is illegal. And even said police for. This one says, I stopped texting into your show because you're not reading. But tell the minister I know it's going to be a 9-day wonder. The siren menace will continue. I hope you prove me wrong. Shadow Walker, hashtag Shadow Walker Kumasi. That's also your name. Anyway, it's all good. Minister, Niama mienu miense bia me de pocho me de ba beti tell. One, boys here people windscreen kwan so. Two, enkwala nketenkete omo srade. Three, nkania sanya nkrai sum. Any a traffic light situation. Four, sanitation also ba behwa mo be starting it china. Sanyo mo edibe di echire. Also next week ebeti siren nka. Inti ende ye train. But these other things will follow up diligently. Na once you are at it, the General Secretary has been reported to say Juma na we no. A ha party no. And I say be ha party no.
Chairman,
me ka say da oba ham bisa o sa me. Now see you was say baby abedru ni.
Chairman,
yes, sir.
Me ferry will do station into our attempt not to react, but to just give and provide an information. The Anti-Americans answer, and no, I dealt with that issue on Asempa.
And sending Asempa. Any man.
Na me reacted to it, you know. General Secretary Ba Humano so and no car say, and yes, sir, no cano. Name reporters soon names so man reporting ye. Enunti no men pese mesa twaso.
Okay, and also can saying.
Well, okay, say then come on no di and way one can say, and he was asked on a sempa say, is he in support of a human army? No, say yes. Am I doing a good job? No, say yes. Once he said it, you know, men pese mesa twaso bio. Ne momu no me pese me kamum this is to say. adwuma na me ye no sabio me nipa na emom no we no mu no it will not deter me. I will not be perturbed by it. I will forge ahead. I know the maka. And yebe. And yebe.
At the end of the month, I have them, no. Because you're saying it will not deter you. No. But me assure say unim say ni pebi wo hwan ya wo ye no ebe ha. Because Ramsar site ade a we me assure say o party fo bi so ka ho. Enti then the month I have him no.
Oh, chairman em say ya na ye koji position ko ye dwuma. I see a dreaming for God and country. Now, dreaming God and country, when I say generally, no, dear, oh, you know, because it may start here, say me tear from the recommendations by social media, will be cool and about 10 years, won't in Canada. Sebi, or other political parties, so are saying, so it is a good thing. And you know, the voice of the people is the voice of God. Utie sana is okay. But continue on that path and make sure that you continue to engage the stakeholders. I have been engaging a lot of stakeholders, market queens. Last week, Michelle Advertisers Association. One more, Mami Green Light to say, one more billidi, to billboards. Henry Court in the kind. We are Ghana Advertisers Association. The likes of Togbo Mensah is a big boy in this business.
Big boy. He's not a big boy.
He's a president.
He's a colossus.
Thank you. Right.
Togbo Mensah there,
yes.
Advertisers, especially outdoor advertising there. Only the godfather.
And he sat in front of me and says, Womo are going to lead the charge.
Good.
And you know, my catch will support them. And Omo Omra, actually, baby, I said the billboards is CC. And you know, you know, we another meeting by next week. Next year, I feel na yama pussy for boom. Na for more tax force. And dog by dog.
No blood.
Next year, say,
Minister, Obeda promise yes, say, and I say, which me I share, but say, Nyawu Kane. A young komo keke na yedi. Na yebun concrete evidence of Nema okay. Ebi wo wa ba akonya no so foforo ntino. Wo plans, wo ideas, wo vision. What starti opinion de kum na kan say obi ebi sa wa shantiri jam ka jeso ehuru a ebedwo. Obi timi a share bo.
Promise no they made to me a master say onyame ewo hoi a metiasi Henry Court a president. Egusu ama me say me regional minister no. I'll do my best. My best and said dear me and me nyai. You told me you say o share me logo na my yes I need you, you need me. And you know ye here obia e was exercise I be to me aye. Sa abortion me to me ama na nkrofo how do you sustain it? And no yes esikasem logistics. Edu mrebia em say program is so me who say nkrofo volunteer said do you be creative website and begin to get people to volunteer to join us in it. Yenya no reduce so your friend is saying the stress of financial is in kakra. Afi companies don't really need BBM Kokrokoo. You say why weaving say or show or my mesh near the eye. Yenya sa niama noa will be able to sustain. Say enkoye too much burden because ebedu mrebi na sikasem no akoye nti na yesi enye obia na yeboa na ye o sore na pra ofie ni mu a ama adwuma no koso billboard one fa odc year adwuma no be koso sa niam ni nyina na ye kire no nti no we will continue to provide that leadership and the guidance, but more importantly MMDC is no say ombe make sure because the can nyina no Easter na ma me hu say is doable because anything on my penny a teacher there no kama into war I also central municipal assembly na say won potemu nya then I have a problem because when I say the policies na ba ohwe na implementing no. So I think that it is doable.
Me for one text message now Aloteji Kopsi Obisawa Sem. Now this one says, Kwame, we support the regional minister and the work he's doing. I drove through Medina yesterday. It was smooth like Vaseline. Thousands of people traveling in trotros and buses through these previously choked places appreciate the work he's doing. For every vote that may be lost because of his actions, he will gain them from those who prefer order in the city. More vim, hashtag make Accra work. Equia Tutuampim in Tutu Equiapim. So I'm sure she was coming from the mountains area. Aletena will be said, baby.
And or come about Nima drains. Now there's this perennial flooding war circle, and then Abusokai.
Yeah.
It's one of the biggest problems for Accra. Now, from North Ridge, in so Obenya or Sandifa, Kentucky Teria overpass. The same thing now also called Nima Drains. Offer the old Christian Methodists. Nzoma ohopono ekesi den ohopo anya papa. Onya okodu is it total? Was second one. And when that also caused that June 3rd or something. In soon oruko kolenuma odo okodonuma in when nyamanye maybe said there would the certain over relieve the people around it from flooding because there were two ways. There were the Odo Oruko Kolenum. Since ya Agbulushi Nangasa Esu no do. Ne there were another Kole or your Kole Dudo. Also offer from Liberty Commercial Bank through Cantamanto Railway na Zilfa Wavende Kunguma Market wa Zuko Lagoon. Onu since Thompson Galloway po. Onu is almost close to Thompson Galloway. Wesu krapo. Wesu. Nti achede nso ofi okanshi Zilfa UTC. Zilfa fa Ayalolo Zukope. There is the need to construct these big storm drains.
Or to demolish. Because you go and construct a big storm drain, I'm sure those days, complaint. Kwame, unfortunately, these two organizations turned a blind eye. A few years ago, there was an attempt by the Forestry Commission to demolish houses there in the Ramsaya site. The MP for Tema West, with some officials of the assembly, went to stop them. Ni in Bachuna says, Minister, these are some of the things you come up against. Your own people, your assemblies, TDC, TMA. How would you survive this?
Kwame.
Yes, sir. Unim nene nagai kasa. Ni di obi edi nim no aye Mike Gizo.
Yeah. Me feel me to know baby. Nene me mamanye.
I'll say, good morning, sir. You have my support.
Thank you.
Hashtag let's make Accra work. This is not about political parties.
Sure.
Nene. And
the extent chairman.
Yes, sir.
Who's all coming three? I have pulled all those people. I know they were in the meeting. Last week they were in the meeting. TMA, Tema West Municipal Assembly, Forestry Commission, there's one other body. There are 4 of them. And they are any lawyers,
okay.
I need a full report. Obi ani da nso obi ami person mo kire me kwan adano efa ebeba ho enti sebio so ye MPO so ye politician there ye report ni wia na se ye de komma baby ye se ye de kona ko hona ko ka she nipa ne se me na me se me mi enye de se ye the right things must be done chairman na no de me ye pa me ya mi ntie obi a nine so I want to err on the side of the law. That's all.
Tetegu stretch, Pambros, has been encroached upon seriously.
It's gone.
Through to Wager Junction, the waterway has been filled with sand and huge structures have been erected. It's worrisome. It is scary. Eric Odai and Eddie Nobai.
I don't know, say, you know. Luckily for us, I
can't. In Pacho, make a Ramsey aside to home.
No, it's a Ramsey site.
Ramsar. It's Ramsar. Ramsar. I think I kept saying Ramsey. Me baby na actually my dream but Nana, I thank you. Sir, Presby Ramsey. Nana, I thank you. Ramsar side to Namdebe. I think I kept saying Ramsey side. Okay, Ramsar side. Thank you very much. Yes, Minister Pachoto.
The entire man near brain share. Ye injunction no near Satia share. Some forest for no boying. Na ye show mo free baby core area. Me I say measurement from in Sonu Krakam any circle area. No, what do we do? Because indeed, you know, what it says if he particular area celebrity go for the debo hunyina. But akaka Caribbean and only yembo modern near San Dregi na and Sonu to me forest for no look at that. But larger one. And I make us say, me here, Attorney General, and many years. You didn't come. Now you the injunctions and the assemblies in your court, and they have a law backing them to do that. In fact, even a law need be cry more coin said they can remove and demolish the structures without even going to court. But unfortunately, no, we no do baby a year in Yama. And you see in court of a competent jurisdiction, no idea. And that is being done, and the committee now must certainly because regional commander of police, regional commander Greater Accra Tama, all the stakeholders, from last week, heat will propose. And next week,
Obisimin Kancho said the Pambros area near Dansuman.
I talked about it.
Yes. Or say it is such a swampy area, but it's been filled up. First class residences have been put up.
Oh, I know your Ramsar site too.
How? Minister. But me personal one to nefe Mary na warapi abdan pachoko. One who saw a mesh na moyeno. When them boys be from Alumi boys.
Yeah.
I like that. Intimation, Salumi boys, I don't know how over time. Think through it in your security briefings.
It's good information.
Yes, I don't know how we can make because Tembia baby on baby training and here one just for you. But my final one, Accra Mall, Tetekwashi interchange or circle, whatever it is. It is a mess. It is a market. It is a trotro station. It's a taxi station. It's for pickpockets. And the same one of your predecessors, Oko Van der Poel, and Najubi, at about 10 p.m. Or the clear na market shishin California, my your boy and some man. Ekahona, Obibeka said, or the Naboju said, say Jumai and NDC Belusu vote. Accra Mall area, it is becoming a slum. And it's adjacent President Kufuor. I didn't know.
Medium Sevilla, Sebio will follow because last week in Yakoho. Oh, la municipal assembly, no. Minimum coho. And in one way, you profane Fisa, former Shangri-La, Hunina, and a banner. Na our arrangement, they say, as so many baby were inside, Hono, maybe a total from Lodu. Now, almost bushed more inner ins, there's a quite hunina. But I no pay me by me far ho, me by Namikoye baby into me far ho by, and I mean who say they have moved off the pavements and they are now a little bit behind Shangri-La wall. And my friend MC is uncle Hano pay ya, but move. But say challenge back a cranny a truck driver for night loading bay. Into holiday, yes, sir, Unyami Aduma from next week, Yeah, the towing truck back ho. Na ya kalampo cars ni nyina na load ho no. Into no, and also see a next phase. I be shopping mall ho no near this segment. But we've started. The la assembly no has started. We'll try and sustain it. But trot for one day, and I had no member because you ever started a campaign from Monday.
Super.
It will clamp them because it's not a loading bay.
No.
Also, if you run about to right in the same.
Yes.
How they come motorway.
Yes.
Ya parking ye lodu, ya parking ye lodu. You bet clampo bia and you're parking there, you say. And I will do also. Towing can is well. So our places a child mama can. May the could drown us or you bisica, mamma watch you. This a man. It's an old clampo now, clampo.
You're hearing him.
Lodu and you know. Accra was also a very doing juma.
And but you're hearing.
More important, the chairman, me stand Ghana Fwasi. Say one day, Omota Yechi, RCC Yechi, aye, Jumano. Media forces me the Omunina because so far, no, my this idea said they should partner us in this exercise. And I think that by the grace of God, the media is partnering us in it. And to Nasida Yadiba Mamo, na Momon Pai Mami. Na onyame ema me nkwa ne ahoden na yentumi nya yemom pan so mam say president say efie kese has not interfered. No, I say that they have not interfered. Me ye medjuma ti na yentumi nwie no boko na emom no last no mkrofo kan studio no so say they want to support. At an appropriate time, no, we'll launch this whole let's make a car work, no.
Yeah.
What can we be about sustainability? Me pesa dachi biana maybe na me kono na I say. We want to have something like a working document, an Accra Bible.
Okay.
Which will deal with areas of sanitation, security, indiscipline, health, education. Not just say there are more assemblies, no, not a template. It's dachi biana minister be bar. Obey the opemum, but he should be guided by say, you know, and can I say near Niama when it comes to sanitation. Say near Niama, say bear a bit to me at Waso. Into yes, Edgeman, think tanks, no, when we penwa. We'll launch that working document, no. Now my media has in a copy. Interface hopefully Binana Casaza. That dear Casa street like a sanitation, no. Say near Bessie Sabola. You can say indiscipline, no, say, not was so. I am working on that, and once it's ready, no, we'll launch it, and then we'll be having any day enough. I just say constitution, no, oh, here's one idea, Juma.
Architect na maybe only the source on the Obebo, no, or say he's still available and standing by.
Very well.
A fire, or say into on there, so no problem. But oh, promise me connection. Church for no, where do you ahoy?
I said Medina Hono and the Yeba. A commissioner of police, they were doing him. Why a comprehensive program, IG, a support no.
Okay.
I did be a condition Hono. If I ever started in Malam Junction.
Okay.
If Malam Junction back, I can market to Hono in Yamin, I ever started in a share of Fanko, Amasaman, to Fanko, a big problem. I feel Temamoto with TT Brothers, Hono, they call Ningo Pram Junction. It's worse. Then from say motorway no at the call Afienya is it Afariwa?
Afariwa has come to 22.
Yes, yes. A whole no traffic. You know, my identify areas no muna a bit to me. Yes, and carnation is part of it.
Okay.
So we are working with the IGP because they have to deploy men on the streets. Now Yenya National Security are back here. Now it becomes a joint operation. Then the assemblies can lead the charge. Yeah.
With you in charge. Well, if you know him,
with me serving.
He's large and he's in charge. The Greater Accra Regional Minister and MPR, so Central Henry Quarter. Minister, that's your no pay. Na send I promise you the anybody actually. Na BBNia will come back to you for comments and discussions.
I'm trying to clean up, no, Mr.
I'm trying to clean up. I'm out for Hobeka.
Oh, that be Mr.
Mati.
From Nim, Mam, Kaukudi Junction through Nimam, Middle Horno, the Befa, Paloma, at the baby.
I'll take Obviously, I'll take your deputy regional minister. He has a map of Accra in his hands.
Now, the question and Kamirefi, the outcome is a combination of dredging and desilting. Now, I am aware that Honorable Asenso Bwachi,
Western Housing Minister,
3 weeks ago, what they can send a message say the dredging will go on.
Okay.
That will be around the Odo Hormono Canon. We'll combine energy and collaboration rather with them, including the Minister of Sanitation.
Yamo.
Onyame
Yeah, that's it. Yes, yeah, that's it. Greater Accra Regional Minister and I'm attending Kane Henry Quarty and I pay and Wadena Honding Ababeta Yechi. We've come a long way, eh? What you're showing, Sunny, eh? Okay, after the next 45 minutes, I'm sure I can still have a conversation this morning. Alete Jacobs or Kwamina Duncan Wahana pay. Should we do a little politics? Hello, okay? Okay, I'll leave them to decide. Because issues not also by time, sir. In the meantime, let me remind me of Dauphin Finance. It says, what's the state of your financial health? Are you losing out on your investments? Does your business need support? Do you need finance for education, building your business, saving towards retirement? Dauphin Finance has a plan for you. Plan, investment, fixed deposits, call accounts. Whatever it is, pick up a phone and call Dauphin Finance on 0302-201-702. That is 0302-201-702 or 055-822-9858. That is 055-822-9858. You can check out their website, dauphinfinance.com. Dauphin spelled D-A-R-F-I-N. One word, dauphinfinance.com. You'll find Dauphin Finance adjacent the Tessano Baptist Church on the Tessano and Swamp Circle Road. Dauphin Finance, the preferred finance house. Bang. Bang. Bang, 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 bang. Alote?
Yeah.
Back to the studio.
Yes, sir.
And some no hanodos, but in Jimmer, in Chow Yambona Papo, which one would excite you? Increase in road accidents, you could do Yereka. Galamsey activities, Lance Minister vows to deal with saboteurs as he leads renewed efforts to deal with menace. Controversy over doom saw ECG announces load shedding timetable. And then politics, NDC and MPP's internal wranglings. NDC for Zaba, MPP for Zesu. Adekoka calls on Kumbo to behave because he's an elder in the party. Bruhaha and MPP over who succeeds Akufo-Addo matters arising. I'll let pick any of these for the next 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Now you do come on, Comra.
Kwame, me think Ganjia wait for you.
Yeah, Jodo.
Mangada regional minister and you got it because the line now no they told you.
Me too.
No, this is behind politics now does do.
Yeah.
Of an NDC na MPP na deko can one ya. Nja kwam na ba mezibeye morning breakfast na mzache. Then na unji na onketo.
Okay, Marty.
Lami.
Alete.
Road accident here still we need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Eyima. And then answer more ban. Ebekede mamuka against the takradi drivers in ya auto switches.
Damn.
Yeah, the overtaking, they don't care.
Wow.
Ne chofo praso Diba, Iguazu concrete. I mean, Mamma in America, they don't care. Now, I may be someone there. Ne Sabita fracture, passengers are who calling me, William Ponjin and Wana. There, when you write to protect themselves by asking the driver slow down. There, a problem I want in there. Say we're being reintroduce these long vehicles now. Rollins Abredo Oma Wotu in Fan or solve a problem in Ibi. Kwame,
Alete.
Ebunde on your way to Takrady and to Cape Coast or Accra. Ebun long vehicles. So what's your dialogue? Ekuje Ebunde 10 saloon cars, shisha echi. The next one be another trailer. Or it's in the man say, oh yeah, up and the man. Nefi abutering you because I had the movement in I very slow into behind the least chance kakra or there other for home. Nefi odike su that be name no original no occasion. Na the more urban cars in Takrady Ford cars and
Yeah.
Ford car na why they fundaka da. Na nkofu gum ne speed. There one car put there oh car fi bi wo ho. See or you very dangerous. No one ma opposing drivers and no what drive to call a fool. And we see daily. Na daily so you come wo Peace FM. You come wo other radio stations. Drivers na also one at the cars will go to Peace FM. Most 99% of the main transport is in will go to the Peace FM. Obo vi nso now we get your television kiti bi na ehu amafu the television na the worry. Mo za dem. Gwamna adi wo friend na grave nti wole erifie TV da gbinsam wole nyin baby and number na ebi bi say dem won mendufia. That is what is happening on our roads. The mental level here what it be Ghana fu ye pino ye yo just because of Zumi Lion, because he has that facility to tow at the stationary vehicles. Kwame, and just as ABC one here.
Yeah, you may
UTV na mo claiming 2 lives or say 3. How can that happen? Modern day Ghana. Wako su anyu efi Burkina Faso se Niger. Wabo park esi ha mpe wukwa. And sometimes we don't care. Yet in people so ye will look it with a political eye. Ye shadow the mazi obobo ya dama. Ye bini zimula yo asu nezija most of your sanitation other idea ye no more all your magana for. And sometimes in your maybe one introduction be bar. Man for politics into China. They shots in there competency, the capability to do it, and the mu company or wa. Mpaswandama. The mu dredging and walking. Gwami nzuto sisi ala. Yeah, wabe ye fashion. Mecho bibi kaokudi ewu. As the man is there for Kanda, I wish you got an one. The moon there building be was the VW. Was I a design be? Walk kaokudi
yeah, minimum, yeah.
The I will tin. I will be tin. Would tin for your boating. Bibiala what on was as you do be a go tenum.
Damn.
Mama Kacho. Hey, Bibiala graphic boy be your times a ben your door or shall go tenum. You know, you are a choke one chum. Then you ask yourself, they are the very same people who come out and say, Abanubo Boyeno, Yeru, Yangote Yesu, and soon overflow or Baba Yefi. And soon the man in Rayna, Obokwa, no to go pay Paloma Nichi ho. Then a boon there second. Then make a chance to go outside in the high tinapa, na Yamanyama. Then you ask yourself there, are we human? And then that most Chinese phone TV, CGNT also CGTN. No show Accra. There, it was a documentary. Be. Now we show Independence Square ni Iraq. But Mada, as the cameraman has there, oh, you can't know if you.
No, yet.
Oh! Independence Square, them Aki, Independence Square were her ministries. Now she ran about what Iraq. I ask myself, ye, international community over there, and you run over her. You can't increase in road accidents. The last time I said there, Ministry of Transport, Ministry of Roads, or they will share GPR to you. Because sometimes it's the responsibility of the GPRTU and other transport unions. There is the need to engage them. Their drivers are misbehaving. Kwame wa shakra hapo, here to. the traffic bakiti or there was it far outer lane esho hopa onye adi quota bianu amramra what to tell them no happen wo kaswo I will find them Budubram big traffic for about 1 hour plus kwame a year prostate ewu nzaye mu na go facing some form no what to one na meza asama aba na nisu ni nyina oye trotro yala nti me best
not the end be agire wo gwa wen na is that the only language we understand?
Sometimes we should add military force to an there.
No, maybe said Debia won't go on.
Maybe. Why you there? Madina ho. Was he bridge or Imperial School? My former President ma instructions ma. Well, yeah, I did something that wasn't budgeted for. No way, and that's why everybody is praising and equality for doing so well. And see, Kwame, sometimes in Ghana, for you know, we seriously need to be engaging the stakeholders. Yeah, share how I didn't to minimize if you can be talking to them at their various stations. Because me can be buses I can see okay be put there one accelerator padding what the BB shasipo make 80 kilometers per hour.
And then an ankomi our hanor catch and the one buses in the ma will regulate every word.
Incident there STC when you accident that.
Etiadu do baby Uncle Bio. Na Uncle Bio.
Nefi time all those who do time all those ba. Ninya all that work calculate. What the digitalization ba when you digitalize one you make sure that one grind and one be it's on time was actually warning the accidents in ya avoid Kwame Dumso issue
and just saying Kabi
Dumso
that
me get there NDC
also Kwame na Mama introduced the ebullient exciting Kwame Duncan, former Central Regional Minister. Irrepressible. He's the ebullient, exciting, and irrepressible Kwame Duncan, former Central Regional Minister, who turned 55 years last week, Friday. Belated birthday wishes. Na Akwa Banso. And there is a fire guitar cracker. Yes, one time cracker. Alote so no. Also, why a breakfast, Amo?
Mr. My breakfast.
Also, why a breakfast?
Also, I'm going to NDC in the MPP internal wranglings. And I did cook an some kakakan. Nebro in MPP over who saw season and Akufado. On opposite me outside a Mutuma can be. But the two issues is Mr. morning breakfast. No one, number the Akoko Namso Ashim Kaka. I will we. You also have a motivation that I'm power.
A lot. No, I'm very same.
Mama breakfast, I miss a say, Mr. Ray, you know, and you won't know what's a crowd, maybe better. Maybe was then a Miobia, when you pay one time, and you make you show. It's all to be on more. Kwame,
yes, I'll tell you.
And there, Doomso, Yakaka has what the timetable about. That's what the organization should have done for a long time. Now I'm happy. Now me happy to be there. I didn't already be 8 days issue. 8 days in Guaboyamo 2 weeks. I'm sure this matter will be resolved and people will see there on your Dumso or your system upgrade. One position glucose power upgrade. Well, yeah, man, I'm not daching any problem. So them I'm can this loading I can say. Until loading transmission lines load often. Since your wire consistent person. Until sometimes or one or two. Abane why we is car there one fire expand box supply points the nigga can one as it. Me just there or there you take na supum. yet you know, make sure that in about 2 weeks, 1 month time, in Kenu, I was by September, we know we now for the next 4 years in what to him business record do BBI, come on.
The ebullient, irrepressible, and exciting Kwame Duncan, whose breakfast has been cooked and served by Lotte Jacobs. Kwame,
you fucking knife in your mouth. What's up for us?
Kwame, I have a few minutes.
That's right.
Forgive me, them. This is one time.
Oh, no pee.
Oh, it was good, though.
What is it? Chelsea Secretary, we are doing Yaku Pokrati.
But Kwame, answer never shall. Kwame, Mama suggests the more. Have a rendezvous with the regional ministers. Once in a while.
No,
it's good. It will be good.
Yeah, Madasi.
The chairman general pay. Mincho.
Mejodo.
I mean, share waiting from pim. And can fin for man to move. Now, Mincho man pay so.
Ojodo. Muhun about Ojodo.
Yes. Now, Mincho never said Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. I wouldn't say papa.
Bauhu, Baumia.
He's terrific when he comes out.
First, as running mate, and second, as vice president. So, yeah, a impankan cry. The Kwame. The man active politics, governance. Vice President Kwame, one full meaning to Vice President, support to the President. Very, very active. Looking at other critical areas of national governance, especially economy. So, when and go pon goda na yim on shine one do ba me mewi ndam mamumbo wa bado amumbo alote sina bado
yeah that's
that no me baby twu ma kwem say dem fro wotam papa na hye wa so bi su ma kwem amamentum amaka mo anti gloria
yeah
enya na me de enna mo honam no yi ho na so na susum no I'm here, I'm telling you, so. Never so Kwame, solemn picture. Say, yeah, Kwame over there. I think no, I can't.
Oh, I come and tell me, man.
No, John, the son of the mother, so uncle. And see, Mama Bado, now, my chambrada, and there. Uncha, I about Popo, I have a honey. The whole year, I'm from Flammo.
Kokrokoo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, me pevia next week, ever here.
Mukwku. That's right.
On your double salansa. The mommy and the brother.
Oh, brother, so come on.
No, the brother called earlier. As an enemy.
I feel a son. I say Bombay,
your tama will be for her.
Kwame, some of going now, and some akasaka. I Mawaki, you so now so your boy on was in 10. As our friend Dumuso. Kwame.
Yes.
O man paying na neighbors echi. Be April 2016. Ye cheme there. Dumuso na ye one. Na ye one generation. Na mom famu kwa what the bottle gas, what the bottle light crude. Na no yi ho. Na nina ye sika samin hyehyɛ a wohu etuwa wohu ayi wofa na kutokumfa tuwa mfanhyem. That was a fact. Kwame yaban ye de nyu ose hu sika n ye som hwɛ hyehyɛ ye ema for the 4 years 2016 or 17 right through to 2020. Kwame
na
Dumsona na ye won from 2012 to 2013 all through to 2016 ye nya no dam wen sidam ma wa be men na ritem oye enyina man kan nyina ahoma on nem na dodo na asesi o man he dodo a ye nya no enyam kan nyina na akosor nkronkro regbe Numa reba. Numa cuz that is a company because it's a B5.
Yeah, B5. Yeah.
Kwame onu kutimpo also pe the often designated line. Madam company bia owo winiba. Kwame. Chinese company. Over $20 million investment. What potential to expand. Kwame wants to a designated line.
The biggest in West Africa.
Makatro. Na Kwame ni nyina obandama o mama nyinam kanya ne nje no nkosor. Enti za oba fam za kwan. Wa mama na hodin na akofam. Enti man na sereta. Me da ohwobiri na ewo mi. Ihia fan mo wa bo ho. Ihia air conditioner. Mo wa dodo. Enyinam kanya na other fan ba, other conditioner ba. Enti so fuuse ma. Oya tete metase. Na yede enka ne dina ne wo hu kotokumfa boda manham ano akaye sikasam afide ahoden akosor nti odo nya do ba fam no so na ahoden onu na ya upgrade any day a what timetable abai Kwame oya part of Accra oya Pokwase bulk supply point we FM Pokwase bulk supply point we order water in one obofa water in
what's the back home
now Kwame one on kan kata yi enam kan na osiru nafi o de kwa kata yi ha botuma ya madam enti so botuma abada eno o da ntentama wadin hihye ba na wa man po ahead of time o say na o ye 10th May busumi o hia yimi edo otodudu nibuko kasi nudu esun o tenudu awotwe ne yetum na ya ye ho hyeche ne yedu just to tie in. Man, let no people go all over the place there. People rejoice because they think that there must be a certain failure. Or they be bad. No, when you like it.
Nancha, or shall also one quay.
Oh,
Kwame na.
It's or ya daya can't console Madden and Hodina Jay, a mandama, young conco do baby, I able to Nechini Lord known to Monsieur. This is not the doomsday that we have known or we were subjected to. May you know if you want to.
All doomsday is doomsday.
Social media.
Oh, all doomsday be doomsday. All doomsday na nyida wa you like.
Kwame man ho din nya bebo we ma breakfast. Na ma we nyim me nyin ntantem. Kwame ada wo fan galamsey. Ekufuado had the will. Ekufuado. He was resolved. Osande na da we hun. Oya do wo son. Enti eno wo pen pa da Kwame obaya ye bo hwede yensu nkankansu. Ena hia kwa asase trama ye dua wo fa na ndo ba wodo obobo hu ban na Kwame ada o mama sesia papa bia ro wo ti me peda ye o mama yan kwanyim ye hyan kasa hya abato na tum unfortunately for this country adult the mean ya the hyan no beshem ya complain. Now, what are politicians? The country rather tends to reward them. Oh, you're very shocking. What's that, Kwame? Ekufuado de Oya Galamsey fight Bobadi. I was happy. I saw for Kasa. Wasn't one to my support. I am for Kasa. Wasn't one to my support. No, do baby now, Kwame. Yedu abato no kutida ehwema omampan dada ohia so oya ni reorganization okwa kaya banner obama Galamsey fo illegal miners wa ye hwadwuma kaya de madinya wo wo fa na oya bi wotamale okay bi wotakwa. Whilst the government and the country saw the need to fight to restore our water bodies, to protect our forests. And on the other side also, or appeal to unwa obotwa there mama maye why no kwa so I didn't but same pa this is what's in the man koya no ye mo a political party so never say man which ba a man for one which ho they say it will not to them it's my man paying answer for me right from the word go no man paying that down no chassis the opposite or say a man from Hagen and so do point to be so yeah in-house meeting. Kwame, some of us were privileged to be there. Now, sir, reporter of party officials from Galamsey areas, of certain members of parliament from Galamsey areas. Now, pressure by president to that. No, sir, a soon pay.
Honami America.
Wala yim. Honami. Kwame, that's a beautiful.
But overpower kukuruzi.
Kwame. So I am telling you today, Obi Onitemi Akufo-Addo had the will. Na yankasa, ya mana. If it was the case where the country indeed stood by him, no matter the consequences there, hey, ya yuboko, na ya the papa. Na yabasa ya boabado and ya boabado abatumo. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out that way. Was there? No, on the other side, Obi Akko, Akabetu. That's a to mama. Maba meja o ma ye na send. And on social media, there were videos, NDC functionaries, very top functionaries. Obi a one time put no chairman of Minerals Commission. Chairman of Minerals Commission, no issue license. On them, oh yeah, MC, I was in the Galamsey areas. No one edge one there. Look, Sakotwa, next week, Yabaya President, NDC, Jam, Mobia, Yenejuma, all over. Yet, these are the people who also turn round. No one can there, or man paying a Akufo-Addo. No, we fail. And see, Galamsey, Martin, na, wa manager, no was here page bio or my woman did that o yechi na so banda so obi o wa bem so shemi bi mpa woman pa no wotam mo mama yimpa ko on say o mine nda ma so obi your party official party chairman na senyim da o shem fam no wo kasa botugwa na yimpa no wotam. It is better to kill one and save the 1,000
than to let the one kill the 1,000.
Oh, shock on me. May you get if you my ba increase in road accidents. Just my holding our breakfast.
And so, what time so could I have time? You.
But I say, what to go at the 10 account.
And that's all fun. Come
there, 3 minutes. No more about with me.
I look at every and about me on about me and you have baby.
It's a hand over,
Mamma, the fringe.
But me, only have baby.
Breakfast in the money will baby.
I'm coming.
No one deserted my mama.
It's what me. Road accidents. But you can't. I am a town. Be some more there. This is in social Bazibio, but this is the season. No, yonder. President Kufuor, as I recall, in discipline, all Kodo, who are Kwado. And Modo with the bar, although you know the bar. And I'm out for the Casa Walker, they are dead near Taho, accident, wapanya, no mummy. Suggestions all across. President for look, you set up motor court. Became actually serious.
Yes.
And this is for done. Makapa, the man brain of a deputy general secretary, ever say a few yanka.
Oh, Mazum can be.
What's it be
against
the arm robbers who come for one set a court and fun try home. President to conform drivers want some or the motor court haba. Hey! Kwame ya dan ya baby aro ye.
Alote so kebi.
Na ya pay han wa asam so
That's Ghana for you.
37 ho baby.
Yeah.
Na say is trot diversity do said this okay. Mo ba bia ho mo say nkeke ko. Me soja fun
one kakra.
One more home was say won ko hwe wo fa na say go gra ifun. Ko hwe fun.
Ye chom bibi kakra.
Kwame. Ha. Yeah, ko campaign man wa hotel. I drive on the road. I drive in there but no you say me say agree. I drive in there but all you say.
That was 2008.
2008. The president go for Asham Roberts when him and what do I want respite. And what would he mean driver for na you don no yan sam fata mo de no motor court aba. Well intended. Yeah, bo hwe. Na Morocco ya kwado. That's what it turned into. President Gufo ye bia President Mills bay. Kwame, Accra wafana Cape Coast Road.
Yeah.
Or set up interministerial committee. And was one ko kwano do. No go hwe that engineering na se wan ko yi a. Ma wo ready Rambo strips na din ha wodo.
Still.
But at the plane na da kobo. E better at the crane near the Akobo. Na Accra Kumasi. Ya Accra Kumasi Tunchia. Kumasi Tamale. Oh. Kwame on few. President Mama Bay. It had even become worse. Now make that. Kwame. Oh yandama nine. One. It is the road itself. A kwan why ye a kwan or your road markings, road signs. Nina wo a kwan we engineer in such a way there about minimize possible road crashes. Into first the road. Quite a million you want to miss. These are very loaded topics. Yamina do me baba mechi ya I spend further.
Or remember by next Wednesday by Miss God willing.
Yeah, a hand Kwame, a hand the vehicle. A hand Kwame is the body in good condition. Ties. Are the ties worn out? Are the ties set to the right pressure level?
That's a roadworthy issue.
Amount for him the tie no crampo say point two correct pressure. Under pressure, above pressure. Kwame. Or bottom my pay anytime.
That's true.
With severe changes in temperature on the road, it could also lead to tire burst. Tire Kwame no wedding. A breaker on chip. On chip.
On you go in kaka.
It is a man of the Suminado. And must be better. Your ability to control it becomes a problem. Kwame. Nankasa. Oyane headlight and the tail light. Are they in good condition? Are they functioning? Headlight in the crampo or angry be or order. And sun a tail light. Kwame, I don't yet critical what car soon pa yeah windshield cleaner
wiper.
Yeah, just a quick check of trots and a lot of them wiper yejuma. Wiper condition, weather condition as a semen surutan in the bohuna, hey, wiper, what of the crown, or Jimoko. So the condition of the vehicle. Kwame, condition of the vehicle if you are the human being. And you better impan wa acquire the necessary skill setter. Obotumna other kind that kodaba skill set. And it has to be taken through the necessary test. Or your DVLA. When you know look, now you have acquired the necessary skill setter. Botumatra kariti na that kodaba. And the next skill set to Tunchia. Kwame. Ada. I'm a master and look at see. It is the attitude of the driver. The attitude of the driver. Now, attitude in a be driver,
all comes into attitude.
Discipline, attitude. Why me driver, enum nsa
no abo twom
Kwame driver ne da wara kan wa ha asra or the buba asra or the buba menana besia no ayo sna asra ano sna no am da ma ama mani ti gina ye correct but or the buba
obi suze eto ahye ne num
exactly nti Kwame ya wa ndura so tespia or the buba manfo drivers wofa ya to no tunchi a Kwame driver yi or the who attitude in there. Here me to ya mroko oya abake mroko kodo abaka sumdwim na masa efi abaka ma be bodu be mamutin asumdwim. It must be your number one attitude. Once you are guided by that, the order mokokudu so order kokodu there no adibiara order ye observe the necessary precaution. Avoid the potential danger. Adibiara order ye bia obama ekodu asumdwim na sen aba. You need to observe all of those. Now, Kwame, in all of this, the attitude of the driver, Ada, Kwame,
let me tell you.
Onye ne kaseba pa you overspeeding. Speeding, and over it. Kwame, share driver na mukwadwa obi o hokrampa onyi mukwano do. Ekwan onyi do. Obi o wa overtaking your ye. Kwame, ohunanyim ayakokwado.
Yeah. Or checkun 0 call poten.
Exactly.
It's one.
Exactly. Kwame, enti oye major issue that but a miracle man was no so ya na wa ma yesu. Enti ya ba hanging. But the other point is the regulatory mechanism. On a point 4, regulatory mechanism. Regulatory mechanism, driver skill setting, part of it is regulation. Second in there, over there, or your institutional, the road is clear all the time. The road must be clear all the time. Now, part of the problem is disabled vehicles. Cars are tintina can see, Kwame, what to more say anytime. Me feel you grow me, I'm maybe. Me the kuechi in traffic jam here in Nigeria. Kwame, traffic sword waka. Happy where the cruise you must say.
When you heart attack.
Na iya ye de chi ye yimda se ba ba Nigeria shas ye for ho was say anytime over there and she say obo ho ayin there agency obo sure the road is clear. District officers working in collaboration with the assembly car biara assembly wo car biara be break down. Kwame say whether we triangles and kekekumpa there must be the law over short there or there free to notify. Nantentama wotu waba na we bebe you but as I said this is a broad topic. Na mbiri you ho.
Menjo mbre no so kakra na onyi ho na quickly the confirmed list of deputy ministers is finally here.
Okay.
Confirmed. On your morning and social media was confirmed.
Confirmed the Kwame. Confirmed.
Oman Penina Nado Dankweku Fuado was the list akama Speaker of Parliament.
Okay.
Right Honorable Alban Sumana Kings for the Bagbin. The following people know is one Minister of State and deputy ministers. Minister of State at the Ministry of Finance, Charles Edubuahin. So deputy ministers now. Finance, Abena Osei Asari, and John Ampuntua Kuma, both of them MPs. Trade and Industry.
Stop. Why you watch clock? Stop it.
No, I can.
So as I said, Minister of State at the Ministry of Finance, Charles Edubuahin. Deputy Ministers, Abena Osei Asari, John Ampuntua Kuma. Trade and Industry. Nana Dokua Esiama AJ, Ochrebefi, Omunina MPs, and Herbert Krapper. Energy, Mohammed Amin Adam, William Oreku Edu, Andrew Ejapa Mesa, Omunina MPs. Local government team